Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dead Rising playthrough. Last time, we definitely beat up Carlito. Yep, absolutely were able to beat him up in the way that most people would do that. Anyway, Brad wants us to go chase down the old guy we saw in part 1, but I'm pretty sure I've got more important things that I can be doing right now, so we're gonna practically just faff about as much as possible. Also, I'm pretty sure Brad can't die. Oh, no, he might be able to. If an important character for the story dies, you can still keep playing. You just lock yourself out of the best ending. So, like, Brad or Jesse can die, and, like, it'll say something like the truth is lost to darkness. But you can still keep on playing until the helicopter comes to pick you up on the third day. So, and I'm pretty sure, like, you can still get some of the missions for, like, rescuing survivors and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
nothing's
definitely.
stopping you from, you know, if you manage to screw yourself out of the good ending, from just keeping on playing and learning where the optional stuff is and trying to get a better handle on that and then beating the game all over again. Or you can just reset and try it again, but it'll be kind of hard to manage everything that you have access to on your very first playthrough. So it's not really expected that you'll get every single survivor rescued on the first time, especially
Brad,
since
handbags are on sale.
not now, Frank. But look at this one. Oh man, the texture on it's amazing. Oh, hey guys, look at my new handbag. Don't you like it? It was free.
5-finger discount.
Oh, I love plowing through the zombies with the umbrella.
Form a phalanx.
Coming through!
Man, it's so shady here. Oh yeah, also, like, it's kind of bored. Also, I don't think this submachine gun should work if it was in the fountain, but whatever. Like, it's one of the more boring weapons because it's just a knife, but literally the knife is one of my favorite weapons in the game because it's just, they're everywhere and they kill zombies pretty quick. So,
I mean,
you know.
Frank swings it fast enough, so that's good.
I think in general, Frank moves and swings stuff a little bit faster than Chuck does in the second game, if I remember correctly. I haven't played the second one in a while. I'm pretty sure the last time I played either was when I recorded this.
I would
earlier
agree.
this year.
It depends. Like, Chuck has a lot of great customizable weapons, like the boxing gloves with fucking knives on the end of them.
Oh, I love those.
Or the kayak raft with, like, what was it, like chainsaws on each end?
Yeah. So, like, he's got all these, like, really fast weapons he can customize together, but...
Yeah,
I'd say he's about the same.
ones. The standard ones leave a little bit more to be desired in that. Also, I recommend doing the story stuff as soon as possible because you don't get that shortcut from the entrance plaza to, oh, I forget the name of the Alfresca Plaza, I think is the one west of it. So that's why you want to do the story pretty much first because that's a very convenient option to have.
I am not opening any gate. Thank you very much. I'm going to
No, I do not want your Girl Scout cookies. Thank you and goodbye. Don't even have Thin Mints, you cheap bastards.
Well, what happened? You can't just arrest him?
The gate is down, you idiot. I can't see, Brad.
Would
In
you
fact,
like
it's
to try
amazing
with
we've
the
gotten
police
this
station?
far.
Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Oh yeah, that'll work out. The government is extremely helpful in every zombie story, don't you know? All
I
of
mean,
them.
I'm debating whether or not to bring up that you're a black guy in the zombie infestation, Brad.
We're in the entrance plaza.
So one helpful thing about the game that I really like is that you can use the watch to kind of set waypoints where the game will direct you to where you're supposed to be effectively. Sometimes it doesn't show the shortest possible line, but it's generally pretty good, I would say. And it doesn't just point you to like which room you're supposed to go to, but in the room that you're supposed to be, it'll point you to where you're supposed to go, which I think is very, very helpful.
I also like that the oh boy.
Okay, you can't tell me that he doesn't rock that dress. I mean,
He looks
come on.
really cute, I'll say that. But the thing I also like, if you look on the right, like the temporary agreement is the main quest, and it's got a big blue meter. The other side thing has a very small yellow meter, and the meters get smaller and smaller as you go through it. So if you want to know what's going to end quickest, like what's about to end, check out the missions that are in the red that have the small meter, and probably do those quickly before they run out. Because, like, if you have to save somebody, they might die from the zombies, or just some opportunity will pass by. So you really have to manage, like, what quests you're going to be doing in what order. And, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. It also, like, sometimes it's a little bit, like, you have to think about it, because, for example, there might be a quest that ends sooner, but it's more out of the way, and it might make more sense to do a certain quest that's later on, like, that will end later on, but it'll be more on the way to the one that you're about to go to, because then you won't end up wasting more time overall. Also, screw this guy, because he literally stands here for like a half an hour before I can actually end up saving him. He doesn't realize that he's free, even though he very clearly is, because there's 4 crates standing next to him. Like, he literally will stand here for like a good minute, because he doesn't know that he's supposed to get out.
I destroyed your fort. Get out.
There's my box fort and everything.
Alright. Okay. You want to leave?
Not
I
with
do.
you.
Well, okay. You were attacked by zombies, and the first thing you see is this coming at you. Are you more or less afraid than if they're actually zombies?
Who's the real psychopath, really?
I mean, at least the zombies have the excuse of the lack of free will. You're just a weirdo.
But there are, like, lots of bosses in Dead Rising who are not zombies at all, who are just, like, crazy people taking advantage of this apocalypse, and, oh boy, we're gonna be meeting some weirdos in this game.
I love the bosses in this game. It's, like, one of the best parts. They all have, like, their own unique rock song, theme song, and everything. It's awesome. Seriously, dude, why aren't you... Leave! Well, not until you make me a new box fort.
The AI was a lot better in Dead Rising 2.
Just wait until we actually have to try to lead some of these assholes out. Okay, Bill, I'm just about... Okay, oh, now you'll head home. Alright.
Like, some people, just to, like, manage time in Dead Rising, will actually try to get as many civilians as they can, and then you'll be, like, followed by, like, 6 or 7 or 8 people.
Conga line through the zombies.
This is an all survivors playthrough. I will actually let you guys know. We're saving all of them. So...
Really?
Yes. By the time we get to, like the second day, I will be cutting off any backtracking that we have to do. Just so, because you guys, it's not that different taking a zombie back day 1 versus day 3, but they're so dumb. They're so dumb. Oh my god. If you're just taking one person, it's not the worst, although he literally stood there for a good 5 seconds before deciding to move his fat ass. So I don't know what was up with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sir, back at the front of the mall. You are here. How does it know?
Hey, Bill. Bill.
Action shot.
Nice.
The game, I think one of the achievements was to take a picture of all the survivors, so I just decided that I'd try to do it now, because I figured I'd want to get all of them at some point, although doing the endless mode for what I think it's like, you have to play the game for, I think, like 12 hours straight without turning it off, is miserable, so I don't
There's
know.
also the kill like 59,000, whatever it is, the helicopter pilot said at the start.
Yeah, you can kill literally the entire population of the
Of the town.
city, and there will still be more zombies. I don't know where they got more, but, you know, there they are.
They're all tourists.
Oh.
They all came from the famous shopping mall.
I mean, what else are you going to do in, like, what, Minnesota? Or wherever the hell this is?
But the Mall of America?
Yeah, like, people actually consider that a tourist destination, and that makes me sad.
You do want to do the trophies and stuff. They're not just, like, a trophy for your PlayStation account. They actually do unlock bonuses in the shelter room. So, like, you can get the real Mega Buster, like Ted showed off earlier, from doing those trophies, and different costume pieces and stuff. So it's like, there's a reason to do it if you want to do all this stuff.
Yeah, because this was before achievements kind of just existed to be achievements.
Yeah, this was before we kind of really knew what to do with achievements and trophies and stuff.
Well, I mean, what we do with achievements and trophies and stuff these days is like nothing, all things considered, because they just kind of exist in games and you don't really get anything for doing them a lot of the time.
But I got an S rank at Sonic Forces.
Yeah, but why?
Because it was easy.
He's not wrong.
You could sneeze.
Also, I love
at
I love how
Sonic
the
Forces
fountain
and
is.
S rank those levels. God.
I love how the fountain's a safe spot.
Yeah, they don't want to get wet. You know, their clothes will get all soggy. Or soggier, I suppose, after all of the blood and intestinal juices. Also, do 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 do.
Come on, Bill, pick up the pace.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Yeah, trying to... Bill, I think I actually missed the first time I played the game because there's no mission to save him. He's just kind of there and you have to sort of find him.
Yeah.
There's a handful of... There's not too many, but there's a handful of survivors like that, which makes actually trying to find all of them a little annoying because you have to find all certain people and they'll only be there at certain times. It's not like he's hiding there the entire game, and if you just happen to run into him there, then he'll be there. It's like you have to walk into him, I think, day one in order for him to actually survive.
Jeez, that's a lot of blood, Bert.
Also, yeah, this is one of the harder... Like, I didn't understand how you were actually supposed to save him at first. Because it's just like, okay, he's fighting
beat him up
me.
until he complies.
Yeah, but I didn't know that you had to only beat him up a little. Because if you beat him up too much, then he won't come with you at all. It'll be, like, considered a mutiny, I think. And then he'll just straight up try to kill you. Which is dumb. I'm not a fan of... I didn't know that that was even a mechanic at that point when I played it. That's always one of the pitfalls you run into whenever you have a game based on time management like this. Is that it's cool that you have to play the game to learn all this stuff, but at the same time... Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was fast.
Yeah, Oh, hi, Frank.
You blew his head off.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to save him from the zombies. I mean, come on. You can't tell me that... I wasn't trying to help, right? So anyway, I reset the game. I think I hadn't saved up until that point, so I had to go back quite a bit. So I decided it's more convenient to come back to that one later because you have to walk through there anyway. So we're waiting on that one, and we're going to go to one of my most hated characters in the game because this is Kent, and I hate this asshole.
Yeah, Kent's annoying. And this is where I always get infinite orange juice. Anytime you want orange juice, you always come right up here.
You can just take literally as many as you want out of that little freezer thing over there, which is pretty great because it's effectively infinite healing. Oh, man, man, I'm so sorry I insulted your professional photographer ways. I mean...
I've covered worse, you know.
I mean, you're clearly better at being a photographer because you have 3 cameras, which is definitely necessary. And also cargo shorts to hold all of your different lenses. That's appreciable. I can understand. I mean, the tripod's actually like the only bit of gear that you have with you right now that's actually like necessary. Anyway, this is one of my least favorite missions in the game. This is like the photography tutorial, effectively. But the thing is that he's extremely picky. Kent? Bill. Bill, we're trying to do stuff.
You see that, Mom? I'm in the papers.
I'm on the cover of a magazine!
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, but he's very picky about getting the specific amount of points you need in order to count the mission as being done. Because he has to effectively be dead center, and you have to take the picture at exactly the right time. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Okay, I suppose. It ain't half bad.
Not to mention that this is one of the only side quests in the game that you have to do
Okay.
You have to do something every day in order to complete it, which again is really annoying. Because if you, I think like the day 2 or 3 one, you have like a 2-hour window in order to make it to him, which is not a lot of time depending on where you are in the mall.
No.
Now this is my sexiest shot.
Oh boy.
Okay, Creeper. All right.
Okay. This is my most violent shot.
Okay, so am I mishearing it? Or is this another Travis touchdown?
Okay.
You
gotta go out there and take even better
he might be a Travis.
You think you can handle that, huh?
I actually don't know. I don't think it's the same actor, but I get what you're.
I would like a mod where we can change the photos that he shows you. It's into like really stupid shit.
Now this is my most violent shot. Hey, what a wonderful time of day where we can learn to work and play and get along with each other.
You're bad at this, aren't you?
He's a professional, although I guess that's why he's not as good as us, because he hasn't covered wars.
You gotta recharge the camera's battery every now and then.
I think that it will automatically recharge if you just don't use it for a long time, which isn't how that thing works, but you know what, whatever. But if you're taking pictures frequently, then you'll need to do that. And leveling up, like I actually mostly ignored the photo mechanic the first time I played it. But if you take pictures of certain things, you can actually, it's one of the most efficient ways to level up, depending on how you do it. Because like each time you kill a zombie, you might get like 1 experience point. Certain pictures can get you something to the effect of several thousand.
God. They'll get in here.
We're
It's
over
okay,
the
though,
weight limit. Someone has to get off.
It's okay, I've got a mannequin torso. Surprisingly, like, one of the strongest weapons in the game.
Absolutely.
Trying to get on the convention elevator, like.
Its durability's through the roof. It almost always kills zombies in one hit whenever you hit someone. So, like, every time... Because you'd always go back to this spot over and over and over and again anyway.
Yeah, because you have to drop people off here.
So I'd always just, like, throw the mannequins at the wall, grab the torso, grab, like, 2 torsos, and then just go off with them. And they were, like, the best item in the game.
I also love that you can swing the big mannequin, like, as like, a two-handed object. But then it breaks and all the different parts are small weapons, which is just bizarre. Like, the foot, I think, works like a spear-type weapon, and the arm is a boomerang as well.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that the survivors are as close to the door as possible before going in, because they only count if they're within a very picky range. And if you leave zombies outside of the room you're in, they take damage. Even if there's nothing up there. Because I don't know why. This game is dumb sometimes.
So, were you intentionally going for a Blues Brothers look, or...?
I call this outfit Douchebag Frank, which I suppose is a little bit redundant, now that I think about it. But Douchebag Frank is one of my favorites, just because, like, it's not flashy, but he just looks like he's such a hipster asshole whenever he walks into any room. It's just like, excuse me, I ordered super extra frappuccino. This is only mildly extra frappuccino. I want to speak to your manager.
Sun's out, guns out.
Ah, yes, Frank and his copious guns.
You walk up to me in a shop and say something like that, my question is going to be, do you even know what the fuck those words mean?
I don't gotta know what those words mean.
At noon, it's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Also, so that's one of the big things about this game is that, okay, Frank has the ride in 3 days at noon, but that helicopter, we see it at the beginning of the game, it can only fit like maybe 5 or 6 people, and you're supposed to like leave with like 30. So I don't know how that works. I guess we just have Brad hanging on like from the tail or whatever.
It's a big, like, centipede.
Everyone just squish in, shoulder to shoulder, get comfortable now.
And it's just like, they're all hanging on to the bottom of the helicopter, so it's like one big ladder of people trailing behind it.
You see on the propeller blades, Otis is holding on and spinning around really, really fast.